Shall we play a game?
Okay, let's continue on with Skyrim. The water's quite loud. I did go to this house here. What I'm looking for is cooldown on my shout. A Talos or something, an amulet of Talos. And there's meant to be one in this dude's house, in the chest against the back wall. But there wasn't one in there, so I guess you have to trigger a side quest in order for it to show up. There are other places to get it. I don't know where, and I haven't got time to go looking for it. But if I do come across it, I'll keep my eyes peeled. Quest, talk to Armgear. That's the Greybeard, right? Okay, let's go to the Greybeards. No, this one, and he is all the way over here. But I'm going to learn a new shout or something. It's quite far. Here we go. Come on, you can have fast travel from this location. I need to be able to fast travel, so I didn't know I could not do that from inside, so I've got to be outside to do it. Ooh, nice. Nice. Very nice. Let's see if I can do it now. Unless I'm too far away, I don't know if there's a kind of distance thing on the fast travel. We'll soon find out. Fast travel. Nice. I think you just have to be outside then, I guess. Another thing to remember. Right, let's go and learn a fucking shout or whatever it is, an upgrade to the shout. I don't know. This thing's always empty. It's always there to fucking tease me. It looks amazing. Like a nice big chest. Alright you, I'm back. Speak to me. Gonna learn some words or something. Talk to me, old man.
Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
Don't be so suspicious of me. I'm here to take out a dragon, aren't I?
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
You need to calm down. You really need to calm down. All I did was mention a wall, for God's sake. And the Blades and the woman, she's a Blade, right? So they're all a bit kind of war hungry, a bit power hungry. These guys are kind of like, we got power, but we're not going to use it. We're just going to sit here and fucking read.
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
No, I do actually agree with him to some extent. But you know, it's only a game and I want to shout.
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Oh, come on. You hear that? He's telling me to give, he's saying, give me the words.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Okay, good. I didn't mean to take the blade out. I did press the wrong button, by the way. I wasn't gonna kill you. Everyone's going? Okay.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Right here, dude.
Look.
What am I looking at? Sky. Clear skies. Got it.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Let's have a look. Clear skies. Dragon souls required to unlock the shouts, okay. Dragon souls? What, I gotta go and kill a dragon to... Just let me have it. Well, wait, I gotta go and find a dragon. You didn't mention that bit. Where do I find a random dragon in the world? Why can't you just be simple? Why can't you just let me through? Give me the shout.
The skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous.
Where do I find
it? Not to be embarked upon lightly.
I understand.
Keep moving, stay focused on your goal.
Thank you.
And you will reach the summit.
I will. I just gotta go and find a dragon first. I don't know if there's a random dragons in the world. Like, where do I go for that? Right then, let's go and clear this thing with this shout. I can't tell you what I've been doing. I've been doing it for an hour though. The game wouldn't allow me to equip this. It said I needed a dragon soul to do it. That I didn't have enough. This was kind of darkened out and I couldn't select it. So I went away looking for a dragon. I did see one but it didn't land. Then I went online to see how quickly they spawn. They said, well, you know, if you keep fast travelling around, then eventually that one will spawn. Now, I've been in the game an hour, over an hour, maybe an hour and a half, trying to figure this shit out. And I just had a look on my magic. And then suddenly, it was available to fucking select. So that was a waste of an hour. But there you go. Let's try it.
Look, Bakur!
Okay, let's go and talk to this dude. Think I should do a quick save.
Look, Bakur!
Jeez. Should I change my thing over to the shout? I don't know. I might not be able to get it back.
Bruce, rock!
Gotta wait a minute now for that to fucking come back. Or do we use the clear sky one? No, just kill it. Right, let me change back to my shout. My mother shout. Clear sky. The fuck was that, man? There's something there. See if I can shout at it.
Lok Bakur!
No. Didn't pay much attention to that, did he? Right, let's go. Let's keep going. Hey, what's that other thing on top of my my stamina? There's a new bar there now. Is that my shout? Let me check. It might be. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, stamina sucks. I don't know if there's any way to increase that. I'd like to. Or slow it down from kind of going down so quick. It's got to be close now, surely. Throat of the world discovered. Nice. I'm here, aren't I? Fuck. Well, let me change back then my shout.
Bruce Rodan!
Dremyolok, greetings.
It's a dragon.
Undunik. I am Parthenax.
Didn't realise you was a dragon. Sorry about
Who are
that.
you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
Well, if you're gonna shout at me, you're gonna what? You're gonna blow me off the mountain, let me get something behind me.
The word calls you. Go to it.
Learn the word of power. Okay, so what did I just learn it? Oh, there we go.
A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do.
Dragon Souls are required again. Well, if I just take this one off, if I take them all off, then I should have 3 available, right? Did it just give me some power? I feel like He-Man. Let me have a look.
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Okay, 1 second. Give me a second here while I do this. Takes a bit of time for me. Fire breath. You ready for this?
Yo!
It's very quick, right? There's only one.
Dovahkiin, Ninyol, strike me with the fire of your Thum.
Oh, you want me to hit you? Okay.
Yo!
Ah, yes, Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Some more words, please.
I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born?
Well, that's my choice. The next world will have to take care of itself. I didn't come here to debate philosophy with you. I guess it's this one.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. how to explain in your tongue. The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suyek. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kel, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Okay, completed Throat of the World. I guess I've got some travelling to do, right? Started Elder Knowledge.
Crosis, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Okay, optional. Talk to Esbern, or optional talk to Erngear. Jesus. What do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it? How could the Elder Scroll consume through time? What does Dragonborn actually do? You're the Master of the Greybeards. Do with this committed train.
Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things.
Okay, let's go and...
But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
It's a lot to take in.
The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Dremyolok, greetings. Sum Ark Mora.
Alright then, so I've got to go and talk to one of these guys. I don't know which one. Can I just fast travel back down there so I don't have to meet those kind of weird things on the way. Let's just have a quick look. Yes, I can. Learn the location of the Elder Scroll. So I talk to either of those guys to do it. Okay, I'll do that in the next one. That took a bit of doing. For me anyway, with this shout. He kept saying I needed some dragon spirits in order to do it. And then I kind of undo them all. Come on. And then go back into it, and it allowed me to kind of select one. But I've only got one word for the fire breath and I need 2 more for it to be kind of really good. So the unrelenting force is the one I kind of use at the minute. I've got the 3 words for that. And the 3 words for this. I suppose I could use it for now, but to set someone on fire maybe. But not at close range though, right? Yeah, that was not too bad. I just had trouble at the beginning because it told me I need some dragon souls. I spent an hour kind of... First of all, I spent half an hour trying to find cooldown. I had to find a kind of scroll of Talos or something. It told me, I went online to look where I could find it, and it told me to go somewhere. There you are, you're the one who's shouting. It told me to go all the way over here. Oh, there's someone else there too. Well, I've actually got to go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I went over here to Markarth. And apparently there's a house in there with a chest at the back, on the back wall. So I went in there and had a look. Lockpicked my way into that room. But the Talos wasn't in there, and that reduces the cooldown on the shouts. But it wasn't there, so that was like half an hour wasted. Get in there, maybe 45 minutes, and messing around. Then I came back here and I couldn't get the shout, so I had to go and look for a dragon. So all in all, I wasted about an hour and a half before I even went to see this dragon, the Throat of the World. So it took a long time. So I've just got to edit all that shit out and get it down to like 30 minutes. But there you go. It's not too bad one. That dragon dude up there, it was yeah, a bit of a character. I've got lots to do. Got to go and learn this shout. There's a lot of information to take in, but if I just keep following the quest line, right, I should just be okay. It's always going to tell me where I need to go as part of the quest, and it's always going to be on the map where I need to go, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But there you go. And the lady, my companion, who helps me out in fights, she's just completely fucked off. She's gone. She's AWOL, right? I mean, maybe it's because I was fucking telling her off yesterday because she put an arrow in my head and all that stuff. She's had enough. She's like, fuck this shit, I'm going back to the fucking farm. You know, but anyway, there you go. Look at me looking badass as always. As always. Next up then, we're going to go and talk to somebody and do something. And as always, talk to someone and do something. So I'll talk to Esbern or Arngir. Don't know which one yet. I don't suppose it matters, does it? I'm going to end up in the same place either way. And then learn the location of the Elder Scroll. And then what? Travel back in time or travel forward in time? I'm not too sure what's going to happen. But I'm looking forward to finding out. As always. Looking forward to coming back to this game and continuing on. Anyway, there you go. Skyrim. Nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed.